Women love more than men. Yup, they surely do. But why can't we see that? If you search uncle etymology on Google, you will come to know this word came out during Roman Empire period. Then if I ask you to search husband etymology, you will see this came out. This is like North. This is like North English. Okay, this English. It came later. Same way, if I ask you to search spouse, you will again see Roman, Latin roots. If I ask you to search father, so father, husband again coming to the English language, spouse and uncles coming again to the Roman language. Basically, what I'm trying to refer over here is languages are telling us the dynamics of relationships during those eras. And just because we as humans have lived those eras, our brains are hardwired to respond to certain situations in certain ways. That means there used to be spouses and uncles instead of fathers and husbands. Do you know what does that mean? That just means instead of having a husband with whom a woman is having a children, one woman used to have a lot of mating partners, and that used to be fine. I can't like, oh, poor women. No, that was the norm at that time. There used to be spouses and uncles. So let me tell this to you more neuroscientific way, more biologically. Our brain is having two halves, right? The left and the right half. In the left half of your brain, there is a neurotransmitter which is dopamine. In the right half of your brain, there is neurotransmitter which is serotonin. अब dopamine responsible है motivation के लिए. मतलब मैं लेटा हुआ था, मैंने सोचा मेरे को ये लाइव करना है, ये वीडियो बनानी है, तो मेरे को उठना है, पर ठंड बहुत है, मेरे को उठना तो पड़ेगा ही. I have to motivate myself. So I have to do something, think something in a way that I motivate myself to do this video. So that is, I need more dopamine. But what if the very act of getting up from bed and coming and sitting over here to make this video, I'm just so happy while doing this. Here is the thing. Dopamine is responsible for motivation. Serotonin is responsible for happiness. So if you feel like I have to go to gym जाना है bro, gym जाना है, पर मन नहीं कर रहा, उठ नहीं रहा, फिर तुम YouTube पे videos देख रहे हो, तुम अपना बस dopamine release कर रहे हो. You are keep on feeling motivated to do something, then demotivated, demotivated. But the thing जो habit बन रही है, वो videos देखने की बन रही है बार बार. This is called as dopamine addiction. On the other hand, there is serotonin. Serotonin is the happy hormone. I am saying high level of dopamine is not equal to high level of serotonin. मतलब कि you can be feeling very motivated. मतलब हद ही motivated. Doesn't really mean you are very happy right now. मतलब तू भाई इतना motivated है, तू जिम गया है आज, पर इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि तेरे को बहुत खुशी है भाई मैं जिम लगा रहा हूँ. तेरे को घर वापस जाना है, तू जल्दी में, तेरे को भाई जल्दी से जल्दी सारी एक्सरसाइज खत्म करूँ, घर वापस जाऊँ. So you are really motivated to do gym, but that doesn't really mean you are happy. On the other hand, high level of serotonin is equal to high level of dopamine. मतलब कि तुम जितना खुश हो कोई भी काम करते हुए, उतना मोटिवेटेड फील करोगे उस काम को दोबारा करने में. High level of serotonin equals to high levels of dopamine. Women have 50% less serotonin neurotransmitters than men. मतलब कि 1 out of 10 as a man, how happy do you feel right now? 6, 7, 5, I don't know. A woman will have to work twice more than you to feel the same kind of happiness, same amount of happiness. So you can see it in a way nature gifted them with a part in the body which is called as clitoris. Okay, which is a very sacred, very pious, very ancient part जिसका काफी ग्रंथों में और even in Kama Sutra has been talked a lot about. So the only thing that is clitoris doing with the female body is it is inducing pleasure. जो sexual activity हो रही है उसमें से एक अलग से feedback loop लगी हुई है जो कि प्लेजर निकाल रही है, हमारे अंदर नहीं लगी हुई. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? मतलब मैं तुमसे पूछूं तीरामिसु खाया है, तीरामिसु का टेस्ट बताओ. जब तीरामिसु खाए नहीं कभी जिंदगी में, तीरामिसु का टेस्ट कैसे बताओगे? सेम वे मी टेलिंग यू दैट they have a feedback loop, they have a clitoris where they feel a lot more sexual than men. The thing is you can't even imagine it. Imagination stems from knowledge which is already there. तुम्हें वो raw knowledge है ही नहीं because we don't have that hardware within us. The nature gave them a part in the body which can induce emotions when we are happy. And what is that one activity which induce highest amount of intense emotion? That is, which is why scientifically, neuroscientifically, women love more than men. But if this is true, this is where cultures and societies come in and start playing a role. If this is true, then why don't we see it? दिखता क्यों नहीं है सब bro?